I believe the Intercultural Missionary Program is key to us reaching the new populations that are coming into North America. Having people that have knowledge of those cultures and who can help us to learn to relate to those cultures, I think is key to us being successful in evangelism among these people.
The average person doesn't really have an understanding of what the life is like. On the reservation, you have the community. Much of what you'll see is federally built property, so it almost looks institutional. As a frame of reference, you might see project housing in an inner city that's, you have a row of homes or a row of apartments that are very similar. Every kid in the neighborhood's got the same house with the same floor plan. There's a generational burden that gets passed down in many of our Native American cultures.
Probably the hardest thing for us to help them overcome is alcoholism, because it's been a part of their makeup for so many years. It's been a part of their culture. And again, they think it to be in their DNA. My dad was an alcoholic, my mother, my grandfather, my great-grandfather, and so on and on and on.
Some of them have a little bit of truth, a whole lot of tradition, and sometimes they don't really know what the difference is.
One of the most exciting programs we have is our Multicultural Missionary Program. You can become a part of this adventure by becoming a financial partner or potentially becoming a missionary with this program. When we appoint a new multicultural missionary, first we establish a budget, and then they'll begin to deputize. They'll travel throughout North America and raise partners to support them once they arrive on the field. When the deputation is complete, our missionaries receive assignments from local established churches throughout our fellowship, and they will go and partner with a local pastor and their team from 4 to 6 months, with the goal being to establish a daughter work into a specific culture of people. This program is highly successful because in every location we're going, we're working with, partnered with a mother church. So our missionary, when they arrive, not only is their goal to plant a daughter work, but their secondary goal is to train a leader to help sustain that work, assisting that local church pastor to keep that work growing and vibrant long after our missionary has gone on to another assignment.
I'm a missionary to the Spanish community in North America. We found that close to 55 million Spanish-speaking people are now living in the United States. And we've traveled to quite a few communities, and we have found that in some of those communities, 20, 30, even as much as 40% of the people living there speak the Spanish language. When they come to an English-speaking service, many times, they feel God's power and presence move on them, but they have no understanding as to what's happening. Reaching them with their language and through their cultural norms is very important.
They are a wonderful culture of people, warm and loving, and we've just experienced some great things working in the Hispanic community.
With 55 million Spanish-speaking people in North America, we need another 4 or 5, maybe as many as 10 ministry teams like my wife and I are doing.
The great part of this program for the local church is that our missionaries already have a budget. So there's very little financial strain on the local church to have a multicultural missionary come and partner with them. A church of just about any size can be a part of this.
The Multicultural Missionary Program of the United Pentecostal Church, in my opinion, will become one of the key ministries as we move forward because of the burgeoning number of new cultures that are in North America and the need to know how to reach them.
We're looking for a church that can just field an established team of helpers to assist in this daughter work plant. A great difference is being made in the cultures that we're focusing on. We know that that's coming from the prayers and the financial support of people like you. So thank you.